welcome to the WWE Smackdown 4th of July special post show with the Holy Shhh Podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
This is Minx Mayhem, Minx of the Mayhem.
The dynamic duo is in the building, holding it down. Everybody else lighting fireworks, doing something. We in the crib. Why is me and you in the crib right now? Why we not out partying, tearing up the streets?
Well, FDT ain't nothing to celebrate.
You say the hell with America right now. Is that how you're feeling? Is that what
I
you're
mean,
saying?
I want to say I'm proud to be born here, but like I just don't agree with everything that's going on right now. It is not a happy 4th of July. I just can't celebrate it. That's my personal opinion. If you don't feel
Yeah.
that way, that's fine. But it's just me.
Shout out DJ the Juggalo 420. I was happy WWE was over. I was getting bored. It was
Facts.
only 2 hours. It was only 2 hours though, but it did feel long. I agree with him. It felt long. Let's get into it though. Let's talk about it. Starts off with Cody Rhodes coming down to the ring, followed by Randy Orton. They talked about how their match, how it was a good match, yada yada yada. And out comes Drew McIntyre talking about, I'm tired of you two. You hang up. No, you hang up. It was like a love story between Randy and Cody, but it was a little bit of dissension there, letting you think that down the line we will get Cody versus Randy in some type of deep, dark feud, hopefully. But Drew McIntyre comes out running his mouth, and out of nowhere, he blamed Randy for not pulling the trigger, and he does it right there. He lays out Drew McIntyre, walks past Cody, leaving us hanging, thinking we may get a Randy Cody heated feud sometime in the near future. But your thoughts on this one, Minx Mayhem, the opening?
Um, you know what? I honestly thought Randy was gonna go out there to whoop his ass. Like, come on, anybody who gets in a match with Randy like the day after or like whatever show he's on, he comes out to whoop their ass. So that's what I thought it was. And then he's like, "You pulled the trigger." And then when Drew came out talking about you didn't pull the trigger, I'm like, damn, he's kind of right. Drew is not wrong. Randy can do it. Um, I feel like a feud needs to be done at this point because I'm just so sick of them being friends. Like, imagine the match we would get if they were not friends. Like, that would be a
Heel.
mega star match. Like, a heel
Imagine a
match.
babyface Randy with a heel Cody. That, oh my
Right.
God,
Like, that would
bro.
be one hell of a match. Like, give us what we want already. Shit, we want heel Cody. I don't care who says we ain't getting them. I want heel Cody. If Cody turned heel, not gonna lie, he's still gonna sell merch. He gonna
DJ
sell.
DJ Juggalo saying, I wanted Orton to turn on Cody. No cap. Orton be the heel. Either way, it don't really matter. If we get a heated Orton versus Cody Rhodes, that's just amazing. Good for TV. Sign me up either way. Either way. But it was great. And seeing Drew McIntyre get RKO'd out of nowhere, that's always amazing. But next up, number one contender match winner gets a tag team title match at Evolution versus the tag team champions. We got the Secret Herfus, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, and the winners, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. They will be fighting for the tag team titles at Evolution. Should be a good one. Your thoughts on this new tag team duo, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair?
I think they've been hanging it in our faces for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah,
They knew
they
they were
have.
going to do this. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, like, because Alexa Bliss was like, everybody needs a friend. And then they end up
Right.
going battling it out for a chance at the tag team title. So I'm like, okay, I see what you did there. I mean, the team that tag team quite doesn't make sense to me. Alexa is Alexa and Charlotte is Charlotte. They're like opposite sides of different coins. It just doesn't make sense, but I was happy for them to win. How'd you feel about it?
I thought it was decent. I'm hearing a lot of rumors about there's going to be a Dark Queen, and it's not Alexa Bliss that's going to run the Wyatt Six. Maybe it might be Charlotte. If they head down that road, I'm all for it. But We need some type of story told here. I just don't want two of them just teaming up just because. Let's tell a story
Yeah,
here at the same time.
yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, like, unless Charlotte's about to go dark, I see no point for it.
Definitely, definitely. She has to go dark. It has to be the Dark Queen or nothing else. But
Yep.
speaking of the Wyatts, they're next up. Wyatt 6 versus Berto, Chris Sabin, Montez Ford, and Johnny Gargano. It seems like the tag team division is terrified of the Wyatt 6. So Nick Aldis made it a match where half of the tag team division will go against the Wyatt 6. They are trying their best to make the Wyatt 6 look devastating, like they're just some monsters. I don't know tonight. It was okay. I won't say it was bad, but the Wyatt 6 do get the win and possibly are still in contention for tag team titles. Your thoughts on this one?
Honestly, I feel like um let it
Matt
go
the
already.
Duelist. Shout out Matt the Duelist.
What's up, Matt?
Sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead.
I think they need to let the Wyatts go already.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not utilizing them the way I wish they would. Like, I feel like they just don't know what to do with them at this point.
They have no
Like,
clue.
they have no clue where to put them, how to put them in a storyline. Like, when it first started, all those subliminals was great. All those cuts they had, great. But now I just feel like they're dropping the ball on the Y6, and they need to just cut it before this ruins Bray Wyatt's legacy. They just need to cut it off right here. It doesn't
And
need to be pushed. It doesn't need to be done anything because we can see that you don't know what the hell you're doing with them.
clearly, clearly. They're just hoping something throws against the wall and sticks, but right now it is not happening. A couple comments here. Shout out Layla is in the chat. Hello, Layla. Layla's out there. Where we at with this? Sorry, saw. And Matt, DJ the Juggalo says this is WWE. Don't need a story. I guess so. I guess so. And he also says, you don't know Bo Dallas injured his finger, right? Oh God, please don't say that. More time off TV. We don't need that for the Wyatt 6. We need them
But
on
at
TV.
the same time, like Chuck said, remember Chuck said on a previous post show that you can still utilize the Y6. They don't have to all be together. You
Facts.
while one is injured, you can still push the others. There's more than two, so you can still use them. But instead, you decide to keep them off TV. We forget that they even exist. So at
Right.
some point, you guys gotta they gotta do something.
I will say though, SmackDown does have the best tag team division. This match, it showed the landscape of it. They're all in a feud together, so the whole division is on TV right now. That's one thing I do like. And speaking of the tag team division, the next match we got Fraxium versus Andrade and Ray Phoenix. I'm praying, Penta joins Andrade and Ray Phoenix and assemble this new Death Triangle in WWE because I love Andrade and Ray Phoenix together. They look like a great tag team. Fraxium, they're the hot new rookies coming from NXT. They were amazing. This match cooked for a SmackDown. I really enjoyed it. I would love to see these two teams in a deep storyline with a great PLE build up because this match it's got potential. But anyway, Andrade and Ray Phoenix get the win over Fraxium. This was a good one. Your thoughts on it?
Good shit, Andrade Ray Phoenix. Right on 4th of July. Way to whoop the white man's ass. Um, um, I mean, I feel like Fraxium should have won, but then again, they kind of just got there. So I was pretty happy with Ray Phoenix and Andrade getting the win. But I agree. Like, I think the earlier when Ray Phoenix and Penta were barely making their move to WWE, I think I heard of plans that they were actually gonna both team up with Andrade to make their own little crew or whatever because they all know each other and I think they come from the same place and grew up together. So I think that would be fucking awesome.
That would be. That would be. Somebody in the back. Somebody in the back clip this right now, man. Because the IWC, they always say it's toxic. Well, this is love. Shout out Shay React says, hey, I didn't watch the show tonight yet, but just wanted to show some love. Hi, Abe and Minx. Miss y'all. This is love. Shay ain't just a fan. This is family, man. Family. What up, Shay, man? Yeah, definitely. Bray Wyatt. I mean, not Bray Wyatt. Wyatt 6. Let's get this together. But enough of that. Moving on. We get in the ring Trish Stratus. We get Tiffany Stratton. We get Jade Cargill. They're all talking the talk. Jade's talking about SummerSlam. She's the queen of the ring. See you there. Tiffany picks her pick. It's clearly about to be Tiffany Stratton. We get the veteran versus the rookie at Evolution. Winner is laid slaughter to Jade Cargill, who will be waiting for them at SummerSlam. But I think this was an all right segment. I am not a fan of Trish Stratus getting a title match over so many more other deserving women who have been fighting all year round for that spot at Evolution 2. Trish, will she sell tickets? Of course, but does she deserve it? Absolutely not. But your thoughts on this? We're getting Trish Stratus versus Tiffy time at Evolution.
Pause. Say it with me. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Because like, come on, they bring back Trish Stratus for nostalgia. To be honest, and I said this before, when I see Trish Stratus, I don't see the Trish Stratus I saw in the Attitude Era. I mean, she got a whole new face. Like, so that does nothing for me. Plus, they're like, this could have been given to anybody else, but again, they gave it to Trish Stratus, who's probably only going to be there for like 2 minutes.
Right. They could have gave it. They could have gave it to Nikki Bella at least. We might have possibly got a Artem run-in or something.
Like what? So, but yeah, like I don't know what they're doing at this point. I feel like they're just trying to fill seats, and I'm not for it because you could have given anybody else the opportunity, but you pick a legend to come back and take one of the spots. I don't think that's fair. Like I said, I just think they're just trying to fill seats, but bring somebody back that we actually care about.
Yes, please. I don't know. It is what it is. Evolution is a nostalgic pay-per-view. I guess you need some veteran presence, some OG status in the air. And Tiffany Stratus,
I would have been happy with like Lita or something.
Something, man. Lita would have been a little better, but I guess it is what it is. You already know who's gonna win. It'll be something for TV. It is what it is. I guess that takes us to the main event. We got Jacob Fatu, who earlier jumped Solo Sikoa in the back, had him hanging out the goddamn window, beating his ass in the parking lot. So Nick Aldis made a match, said you get a partner, and the two of you get the two of them in the main event, and that's what we got. And you know who he picked? His cousin, Big Jim Uso, and Jacob Fatu team up against Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo. It was a hell of a barn burner, but Fatu and Uso defeat Mateo and Sikoa, but out comes Tonga Loa, the first ballot Hall of Famer himself, the walking, breathing legend. Tonga Loa comes down, Rex House, Tala Tonga, no longer Hikuleo, and Tala Tonga comes down. He wrecks shop as well. New bloodline. He didn't mention bloodline. He said this group in his promo. So maybe they're not going to be called the bloodline. He said this group, but whoever the hell they are, they stood tall. Rex shop. Fatu laid out. Big Jim laid out. Main event. Your thoughts on this one?
Honestly, where the fuck is Tama Tonga? I don't give a fuck about none of these fools. Where the fuck is Tama Tonga? Yeah. Like,
no, he got the tore pec. He's still recovering.
Damn, nobody wants to see them though. I don't care about Bachaloa. So
right.
Like, I feel like at this point, it's a civil war. Like, whenever the hell Roman Reigns decides to come back, he still got beef with Solo. Yeah. I don't think that's dead. So, and then Jacob Fatu just got kicked out. From what I heard, Zilla Fatu about to be off probation. So there's a big chance he might end up in the WWE siding with Jacob. What a time to be alive, because when that happens, I can't wait. Like, Zilla and Jacob together, man.
Crazy.
They ain't got no chance. They'll
no
probably
chance.
They'll probably have to pick up a few more, like including Jimmy. I'm so glad that Jimmy finally got out of catering, but they might have to pick up a few more just to even the odds. But I feel like we're getting close to Zilla coming in, and that Civil War actually happening, and then they're gonna save it for Survivor Series.
Definitely, definitely. Well, that was SmackDown. Quick 2 hour show, not 3 hour as usual. They were coming back from an overseas tour, so they double taped this on Monday with Raw. 2 hours wasn't bad, but it still, for some reason, felt like it was a long show. So, for on a scale of 1 to 10, what are you giving it tonight, Meeks?
Let me give it about a 7.5.
7.5. Yeah, I'm around there too. To me, it was about a 7.2, almost a D, but it's still in the C range for me. It was an
Mhm.
okay show. It was just okay. Okay. That's
Yeah,
all.
nothing special happened.
Nothing special. I will tell you what is special. This Hennessy VSOP. Happy 4th of July to everybody who does celebrate it. I know you over there drinking, even though you don't appreciate this United States holiday. You got something. You got some Modelo. I know you over there sipping something.
Me? Rum
Yeah.
chata.
You said what?
Rum chata.
Rum chata. Okay, there we go. There we go. I want you guys to make sure you go and tune in to our new platform, the Holy Sports Podcast. People has been asking us. They know we talk about other sports on other platforms. So now we are bringing it to the Holy Podcast. You don't have to catch us on all these other platforms. Now we have a Holy Podcast Sports where we talk NFL, NBA, baseball, MMA, boxing, and every sport under the sun outside of professional wrestling, because best believe wrestling will always and forever be the pulse of the Holy Shh Podcast. But next time you guys will see us will be this Sunday, an incredible special guest interview with JLD, just laying down himself, the Twitch, the WWE content creator extraordinaire. Do not miss that one. Minx, anything going on your way you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Uh, Not really. I mean, I've been chilling.
Chilling
I'm
like a
barely getting
villain.
back. I'm barely getting back. I'm barely getting back.
Barely getting back, but we back in this. Minx Mayhem, ABE from DET, Holy Shit Podcast. Like I say, next time you will see us will be this Sunday. But till then, signing out. It's your boy ABE from DET. Minx Mayhem, who brings the mayhem. Peace. Happy 4th of July, everybody.